Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna be talking about my top 5 favorite foundations for dry skin. As you guys know, my skin is very dry, very crusty, very dry. But as we are approaching winters, I think this would be really good for everyone because normally everybody's skin tends to get dry during the winters, and it's like really greasy and oily during the summer. So here I have top 5 favorite foundations. I do have a mixture of drugstore and high-end. Drugstore actually has some really good options, so majority of them actually is a drugstore. I have like 1 or 2 high-end, but rest is drugstore. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. So the first one is obviously my most favorite. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. It's in the shade 25N. So this one claims that it's enriched with allergy extract and hyaluronic acid, provides anti-pollution benefits, and 12-hour hydration. So this I've worn for like longer hours, so I can tell you that this stays on really beautifully. It does not crack because I am normally very dry around my mouth and also like around here, and this really, like, I've noticed with some of the other foundations, they like start to crack or like settle into my dry areas, like become patchy throughout the day. But this one doesn't do that, and that's the reason why I love it so much, why I keep using this over and over again. I legit use this for most of my special occasions whenever I have to go out and stuff, because I can trust this. I know it's gonna stay put and it's just gonna look very hydrating. My skin is not gonna look dry with it. And yeah, this is like the best foundation if you are obviously looking for a good foundation and you have dry skin. Definitely give this one a try. So the next one is this Wet&WILD BAREFOCUS Tinted Hydrator. So this is also like a really good product for the money. It's so worth it. I cannot believe it's only like $5 or $6. I don't know exact prices from top of my head, but I can tell it's under $10, and it is so good. I am in the shade, where is the shade? So I am in the shade medium tan in this one, and this is medium to sheer coverage, but obviously you can build it up. I usually do like 2 layers and it gives me a pretty good coverage. It's a really good everyday foundation if you don't want something like super heavy or cakey, and you just want to like make your skin look even and keep it hydrated throughout the day. This is really nice for that. In my opinion, I feel like this could be a dupe for the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop. I want to try them like side by side. I might do a video because I like every time I use this one, it reminds me of my Fenty Beauty, and I always think that I should use them side by side to see if this could be a dupe for this, because this legit, as I said, for the money, it's a great product. So the next foundation I have here is this Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation with hyaluronic acid. And so this one, I've used it like twice or 3 times because I don't wear makeup every single day, so I only use it like when I'm filming and stuff. So I wore this for like few hours. I haven't worn it for like a super long time to tell you how long it lasts, but I wore it for like few hours, like maybe like 3 to 4 hours while I was filming. But I love how it looks on the skin. It's a very blurring and your skin just looks very airbrushed, and I love the feel of it. It does not feel heavy or anything. It's a very lightweight. That's what I love the most about the foundations. If they're lightweight, I'm all for it, because I wanna look all glammed up, but I don't wanna feel it on my skin. And all of the foundations that I'm talking about has that one good factor, that they do not feel like you have anything on your face, and that's a big thumbs up for me. So this is in the shade 090 Neutral, and this is a really good shade match, and this is like a very hyped up product. That's why I went ahead and tried it, because everyone and their mothers were talking about this foundation, and I was like, I need to try it out. So as I said, I've tried it 2 or 3 times. It's beautiful, very affordable, and gives you a beautiful, very natural coverage. And yeah, I would 10 on 10, I would totally recommend this product. Okay, so the next product I have here is, I recently used it in my last video. I have like way too many foundations because I like to buy more makeup and test it out and stuff. So I have like a lot of them, so and I could barely, you know, use the same one over and over again because I want to put all of my makeup to use and not let it go expire in my drawers. So I usually use this in the winters, and of course I had to take it out. It's my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade 240. I am in shade 240 in both of them, even like the regular one, because I feel like the shade range is similar for both of them. And the regular Pro Filter, I use it more in the summer because my skin this year for some reason has been dry throughout the year, but usually it's more oily and greasy in the summer, so I go for my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, the regular one. But this is legit the best high-end foundation if you have dry skin. By dry skin I mean if you have dry skin like mine. If you have dry patches, I promise you this will not cling on to your patches. That's the one thing that I hate the most when I wear foundation, and I could just feel it. I'm not trying to rub on my makeup, but I could just feel it on my face, especially on like my dry patches, because then you can, when you talk, and you could feel your skin being very tight and very like stretchy, and I do not like that. But I swear, like, this is legit the best thing ever. I usually don't even use a hydrating primer underneath it because this by itself is gonna be like super hydrating, so I try to avoid hydrating primer because then I am gonna look like a grease ball. But this, again, one of my top favorite foundations. So good. Okay, so last but not the least, I saved the best one for the last because I remember when I first started doing makeup, this was the foundation that I randomly picked up, and I used it on every special occasion. But this is like legit that foundation that takes me back to when I first started like loving makeup, started getting into makeup. It's this LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. If you watch my old videos, you're gonna see this in almost all of them because I am still to this day obsessed with this foundation. And this is the only foundation that I repurchased because it's very hard to go through a foundation. If you're using it every single day, you might go through it like faster, but if you are like, you know, switching around makeup a lot like I do, there's no way you're gonna be able to finish a foundation. But this one, I feel like this one I have like half left, but I finished a whole bottle of this foundation because I love it that much. It's so good. So it's gonna give you very beautiful glow, and I do feel like I need to set this throughout the day because of how illuminating it is. It could be like kind of a little bit greasy throughout the day, but that's nothing a little powder cannot fix, so I don't even count that as a downside. Because when you put this foundation on, I promise you, you're gonna look like your face is just a filter. It's so beautiful. I love using it, and I've used it so many times, and the best. I have no words for this foundation because this is legit like my first love in foundation. And the random foundation that I picked up, and it matched me perfectly. Like, I didn't even know how to shade match back then, so I picked this up and I thought, you know, it's gonna match me, and it did. This is in the shade Nude Beige. I remember using the LA Girl concealers. I need to buy them again because I think they're just so good. I remember using them, and I used to use a shade, I believe it was Pure Beige, or I don't even remember like what concealer shade it was, but like it was super close to my skin tone, so that was like my little guide to picking this foundation. And I'm so glad I picked this color because it matches me perfectly. And I still use it on like big occasions like weddings and stuff because it looks beautiful in the pictures and it gives me a beautiful coverage. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll leave all the links and everything in the description box below with my shades. So if you want to check any of these out, they are I promise you I wouldn't recommend a product that I don't stand by, and I wouldn't recommend a product that I don't like, because every time I am like so passionate about makeup and I'm talking about it and then giving my recommendations, because every time someone asks me for a recommendation, I swear I go into like the minor details, tell them how it's gonna be, what primers you need to use underneath it, because I am like so devoted towards all of this. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and again, I'll leave the links in the description box below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.